Hey parents, I just wanted to have, and even some of the kids, I just want to have a brief talk about mentorship. I can't stress how valuable having the right mentors in your life and in your kids' life is. You want to have people, I know especially this week, I've been talking to a bunch of different people just about different things, trying to be a good mentor to them and teach them. And if you have that right mentor in their life, there's so many benefits. One, hopefully as a parent, you're surrounding your kids and you're surrounding yourselves with people that are going to pour into your kids' lives, because there's going to come a time at a certain age when your kids are not going to want to listen to you. Even for me, I have a 6-year-old right now, almost 7, an almost 4-year-old, and then a 9-month-old. I already know there's going to come a day that my children, as proficient as I am at Taekwondo and proficient as I am as being their karate instructor and being their father, there's going to come a day where they look at me and they think I've gone lost my mind and I don't know anything and I'm completely foolish. And I'm going to know that's not true, but they just need the right mentor in their life to say the exact same things I'm going to say. It's just not coming from mom and dad. And sometimes they need to hear that. And I can't tell you how many times over the year I've been coaching people to world championship level caliber, and I'll say something to that particular child working on that thing, and it's the exact same thing their mom and dad have said, but they're like, they listen to you. Yes, because that's the value of a mentor. So spend time and try to find the right mentors for your kids. Find people maybe that are a little bit older than your kids, maybe 5, 6 years, that have the same values you have. You've watched them kind of grow up. They have good character, they have good values, and they can help navigate your kids through some of the landmines that they're gonna see coming up in their lives, and it should help get them through those learning curves, maybe from peer pressure from other kids, or from different issues that they've had to deal with that your kids aren't yet ready for, but they respect that person, they look up to that person, and now when that person says, hey, I ran into this problem, this is what I did, maybe these are some of the obstacles that I had to get through, I've overcome them, I have the victory, let me come and be your guide to get you through that. And that's one of the things I love about martial arts and Taekwondo is you enroll your kids in these programs and they want to become black belts, and the people who are teaching them are black belts. They know exactly what they did to get to that level, and now they can go back and they can teach you. And if they're really good instructors, they know where the pitfalls are. They know what they had to have happen. They know where they made mistakes. And now they're going to teach those kids and teach those other people how to avoid those mistakes so they become better and more proficient faster than what they did. And that's how you know you have a great instructor. Not so much that they're great, but that they're being surpassed by their students. And that's anytime you're a teacher, you want to see that. Even for your kids, you want to see your kids grow up and be more successful than you, have more, whatever that success is defined in your life, whether they have better relationships or whether they're financially in stability, whatever, they're more set than what you were as an individual. And that goes even for you parents. Find mentors for you guys. Find someone who's 5, 6, 7, 10 years ahead of you that can come back in, that you look at and that you can emulate, that you like that level of success, and that you can go ask them to pour into you. Go read books if somebody's not available. Pour into podcasts. Constantly be looking on how I can make myself a better parent. I know for me, one of the things this year, my goal is I want to learn how to become a better father and how to disciple my kids a little bit better in different elements that they're going to deal with. And I hope, especially now that they're young and malleable, that I can pour enough into them and create enough good values and enough good conversations that when they get older, I'm not gonna get looked at as such a fool and that I will be wise in their eyes. But if I don't, I still know that that's where that value of that mentor is. And I'm constantly on the lookout for people that I can have pour into my kids' lives that are gonna push them and challenge them, but make sure it's the right kind of push and make sure it's the right kind of challenge. Or they can come alongside me when they're having issues and maybe they're being disrespectful or they're having certain challenges that I know what they need to do. I told them what they need to do, but they don't want to listen to me. And I have that value of that person that can come in and pour to them. So I highly encourage and can't stress enough how valuable mentorship is. And if you guys don't know where to start, just start looking around at some of the kids that are a little bit older or who your kids play with. Maybe they have an older sibling or an older person that you're like, man, that kid he's on it. You know, I can see how he interacts with people. I can see what he does. His character is really good. You know, he's making wise decisions. And start talking to their parents and be like, hey, what do you think about that person pouring in? Maybe that parent is going to be a good mentor for you. Or start attending seminars or podcasts that you can listen to, that you can find even through those podcasts or those books. You know, that is a form of mentorship that you're learning and growing and getting better. And that's what you need to be searching for yourself, but also for your kids. Because I know, you know, you've heard this before, I'm sure it takes a village. And unfortunately, I feel like this time and age, it's not so much that we're relying on that. We're relying on, oh, I'm going to do it all by myself. And we're missing out on a big element that takes a village process brings to the table, especially when you have the right person in that village that is able to pour into your kids. So if you have any questions on that, leave some comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Let me know if you have any good really mentors. I'm always looking for different mentors. If you have any good books or anything that you guys are reading that you're like, oh, this made a huge difference in my life, I'd love to hear from you guys. Go ahead and leave that comment down below. Otherwise, good luck with that. You know, I know parenting is always a challenge, but it's one of the most joyful challenges we have. And when we get to see our young ones grow up and kind of become their own. So have fun with that, train hard, and become better than you are today. Thank you guys for watching our videos. We hope you enjoyed it. There's a couple extra videos you guys can check out right over here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right up here. Once you subscribe, hit the notification button so you get notified when new videos come out. Like our videos, share our videos with your friends. Of course, comment down below. We'd love to hear from you guys and see what else we can do for the martial arts community. And we look forward to helping you become better than you are today.